Imagine you wake up one morning and can see the entire electromagnetic spectrum. Not just visible light, the kind your eyes see right now, but everything. Radio waves, infrared radiation, ultraviolet, X-rays, gamma rays. It sounds like a superpower straight out of a comic book. You can see people through walls by their heat signature. You can spot cancer at the earliest stage just by looking at someone. You can catch Wi-Fi signals with your eyes, like neon signs. It sounds incredible. And that is exactly why 5 minutes after gaining this ability, you would be begging to have it taken away. Let's start with the most seemingly harmless range, radio waves. Right now, in this very second, the space around you is saturated with radio waves. The Wi-Fi router in the next room, cell signals from towers kilometers away, radio stations, satellite signals, Bluetooth from dozens of devices around you. If you could see this, the world would never look empty. Every room would be filled with constantly flickering, overlapping streams of light from your phone, from your neighbor's phone, from the router, from the microwave in the kitchen, from satellites overhead. This isn't temporary, something you can switch off by closing your eyes. It happens continuously, 24 hours a day, and the number of sources only grows every year. Vision capable of seeing radio waves would mean constant visual noise that never stops, like living inside a nightclub that you can never turn off. If you've made it this far and you're thinking, okay, noise isn't that bad, subscribe, because the real problem starts next, the infrared range. And this is where the very concept of darkness disappears. Any object with a temperature above absolute zero emits infrared radiation. That means literally everything. Your own body is glowing in the infrared spectrum right now. Every person near you, every powered-on electronic device, the walls of buildings that warmed up in the sun during the day, asphalt. Even clouds have their own thermal signature. If you can see in infrared, night stops existing as a concept. There is no darkness in which your eyes can rest. There is only a constant soft glow from everything living and everything running around you, including your own body, which you'd see in your peripheral vision too. Sleep becomes a serious problem. Eyes that evolved to close in darkness for rest now receive a continuous stream of visual information, even through closed eyelids, because infrared radiation passes easily through thin eyelid skin. Hiding from a world where everything constantly glows with heat becomes physically impossible. But noise and insomnia are nothing compared to what comes next. This is where it literally starts killing you. Ultraviolet and X-ray radiation carry far more energy than visible light. It's not just a different frequency, it's radiation capable of breaking down molecules and damaging cells. That's exactly why ultraviolet causes sunburn, and why extended X-ray exposure is only used in strictly controlled medical procedures behind lead aprons. To see in these ranges, your eye would need to absorb this radiation directly through the retina. Every time you stepped outside on a sunny day, ultraviolet radiation from the sun would literally burn through retinal cells, the same way it burns unprotected skin during prolonged sun exposure. Except this would be happening to eye tissue every single second you were awake. X-ray sources, medical equipment, natural background radiation, cosmic rays would add a constant additional dose of damage. Vision capable of catching these ranges would destroy itself through the very act of seeing. You would literally go blind from your own superpower within months, if not weeks. And now, gamma radiation, the deadliest of everything we've discussed. Gamma rays are high-energy ionizing radiation, the same kind released during nuclear reactions and radioactive decay. It's so powerful it passes through most materials and breaks down cellular DNA at the molecular level. The ability to see gamma radiation would mean your eyes are constantly absorbing a dose of ionizing radiation. Earth's natural background radiation, cosmic rays passing through the atmosphere, medical equipment in nearby hospitals, all of it would become a constant source of retinal exposure. The idea that you could see cancer in someone at an early stage sounds noble, but to gain that ability, your own cells would be subjected to constant ionizing radiation, which would very likely cause cancer in you far sooner than you'd ever notice it in someone else. A superpower for saving lives would literally kill its own owner faster than any disease it could detect. So why did evolution stop exactly at the narrow visible range, which makes up less than 1% of the entire electromagnetic spectrum? because this narrow range is the only zone where radiation carries enough energy to interact with molecules in the retina and form a clear image, but not enough energy to destroy those molecules in the process. This isn't an accident or a limitation of an unimaginative nature. It's the only window in which vision can function at all without killing its owner. Radio waves are too weak and would create useless, blurry noise. Gamma rays are too strong and would literally burn straight through tissue. Visible light is a narrow, carefully tuned gap between uselessness and lethal danger. We're not blind to most of reality by mistake. We see exactly as much as is physically possible to see while still staying alive. And sometimes the coolest superpowers from science fiction turn out to be impossible for exactly this reason. Physics has already done the math, and the price turned out to be fatal. If you want to find out which other superpower would kill you faster than it would save you, hit like, and I'll see you in the next video.